Welcome back to Gray Squadron Gaming, where we have another exciting episode in our Star Wars Legion Battle Report series.
Super exciting episode.
This one is the Hello There special.
Hello there.
Just because I'm running Obi-Wan. No other real reason. But let's get right into it. I'm running Obi-Wan Kenobi with Force Reflexes, Force Barrier, Tenacity, I believe it is. And then 2 units of ARC Troopers, each with the Commander. A unit of ARFs with the Duo. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Clone Infantries, 2 with Z6s and 2 with DP-23 shotguns. 2 Bark Spears, I don't bring them enough, people say, so I gotta throw them in there occasionally. So with the Twin Laser Gunner, I was gonna do the Ion for the first time, but it's like 10 points more.
It's expensive, man.
I didn't have it, so I went with the Twin Laser. Now looking at your list, I wish I would have put the money into it. But anyways.
Could have been good.
Also with an ATRT with a Flamethrower, bringing me 11 activations, just about 1,000 points. Looking pretty good. Big shout out to all of our Patreons and YouTube members. Thank you guys so much for chipping in to help us do all this extra content. If you haven't got a chance, over the last few weeks, we've dropped extra episodes of unboxings, of interviews with Will Schick from Adepticon, Recon Game, you name it. We've had lots of extra bonus episodes, so go back and watch them if you haven't got a chance to support us. If you're watching this and you're new and you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit it. It's free. It helps us a ton.
Getting us to 10K gets you all the goodies.
We're going to show off all the goodies. We do film a couple weeks in advance, so if like we're already there by the time the video comes out, you hear me still talking about it, I'll count that video. So it might be like just over 10K, but I'm going to stop it when we get to 10K in real life. But there might be a video or two that comes out showing the same giveaways, just to be very clear. Yeah, we have lots more giveaways from Worlds, by the way. Once we get through the 10K stuff, we'll throw all the Worlds giveaways.
They gave us some awesome goodies to give to you guys.
Yeah. So
they gave them to us just to keep, and then we decided to give them to you guys.
So if you guys like any of the World stuff and want it, just help us get 10K to give out this stuff so we can now move to the World stuff. But, like I was saying, big shout out to our Patrons and YouTube members. You're the reasons we can do what we do. Big shout out to the Commanders.
Huge thanks to our Commanders, Jamal Awahadi, Paul Jorgensen, Archon Dan, Michael Hume, Evan Christensen, Tyrell Pohl, Playing with Karma, Papa Heavy, Ethan Mills, Jay Terrell, Nick Hernandez, Dan Bongiorno, Ryan Ross, Anthony Bunomo, Ethan McKinney, Grant Saunier, Sozo, Grimoire Gamer, Anthony Hosking, Big Woody, James Cox, Martin, Stan Parks, Michael Riling, Django Bet, and Kakuja1111.
Jingle Bet makes me giggle every time.
Yep.
With that, let's look at Don's list and see what he's crack-a-lacking today.
Yeah.
Are those Staps in the background?
They are.
You brought Staps?
As you guys know, I feel like Staps are overcosted for what they do, and they are terrible speeder bikes. And at Worlds, somebody played a list extraordinarily similar to this, and the fact that I only didn't know his exact list to copy it to play today, and he spanked me with Staps, and
He was humbled, guys.
To be honest, though, guys, every time he rolled black dice with the Staps, they had paint on them. All of the paint. So they did die, but he did a lot of work with them. I don't remember.
Well, if you're watching and you were running that list, thank you very much for beating him with Staps and making him bring them on the channel.
So for the first time since we've got the new rules, or the rules update, I will bring Staps. So I have a super tactical droid, just the normal one, with a comms relay. I have 2 snail tanks with defense protocols and high energy shells. I have 3 Staps with link targeting arrays, 2 B2s with an extra B2, a B2 ACM, and emergency transponders, and then 4 naked B1s. We're going to go roll some dice and see who's blue and what cards are going to happen in what flip.
Welcome to WTF, What's a Flip? Today on What's a Flip, I flipped this beautiful 3-hit, 2 blank. Don flip, let's see if we can show you slowly. 1 crit, a blank, a hit, and another crit. He won off the first crit, so I guess it wasn't super exciting to reveal, but it was still fun. Okay, so he flipped Breakthrough and Advanced Intel. I flipped Destroy the Enemy Base and Cunning Deployment. He's obviously blue. I'm obviously red. So, Don, what do you want to flip or pass on What's a Flip?
Well, I don't like you having any more tokens than you should have, so I'm going to get rid of your Cunning Deployment.
Cunning Deployment gone. How about some Ordnance? Seems kind of good right now. Okay. I don't hate Breakthrough. I don't hate Destroy the Enemy Base. You know what? You can get rid of Advanced Intel. We don't need to give you a pass though from the start. That seems bad.
Mm-hmm.
What's your next flip or pass on WTF?
With all the armor I have, I do have to get rid of that Ordnance as well.
You do? We're going to go through my whole green? That means
green.
We're at Advanced Intel now.
There you go.
I don't mind that either. Back to me. I got my final thing, guys. I either take blue or I flip something else. I'm thinking about flipping that red. Yeah, we're going to flip red. Let's see what we get. Breakthrough. That's funny. I had Breakthrough, Close the Pocket, and Bunker Assault. So hoping either of the ones. And Breakthrough it is. Let's go set it up. As you guys know, as of the time of this video, we're still like, how far are we, Don? 180 subs away from something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 180. So we might be there. This video is about 2 weeks ahead of time, so forgive us for the time delay. But either way, if the video says it's given away, you guys are still going to get entered in for commenting even if we hit it. If not, we're really close. So on the March 10,000 subs, we are giving away a whole bunch of things. Gift of Games donated a Star Wars Legion Blizzard Force Battle Force pack. If you want to get into Legion, you're not playing, you're just watching, boom, good way to get into it. If you play a different faction, good way to get in the Empire. Or if you just need more Empire units, that's fine too. Also, Gray Matter Gaming, it's all these mats that we play with, all of our gaming mats. This one's one of the desert ones, as you can see here. They're giving away a mat of your choice. They'll ship it to you free of charge. Thank you, Gray Matter Gaming. Legion Train, which is most of the train besides these awesome statues that one of our Patreons gave. I'll give you a shout out in a second. The Legion Train is giving away a $50 gift card for anything you'd like from legiontrain.com. So thank you, Legion. Makes these awesome POIs. We have the Gray Squadron variants, and then they also make all these tokens. They're going to give away a full set of the standard like core tokens, which is all the aims, dodges, surges, suppression, damage, things you need to play the game for either Legion or Shirepoint if you prefer that. So thank you, Curlpaw Creatives, for that. And lastly, this awesome dashboard that we always play on, that we play with WTF on, and the game itself is from J Squared. They're giving away one of those. One lucky winner will win one of those things, and we'll keep pulling winners until all the giveaways are pulled out. After that, we have a ton of cool giveaways to give you as well. But once we get to the 10,000, it's the first big one. So thanks to all our sponsors. With that, let's start. I think that's everything. You ready to start?
Let's flip some stuff.
Round number 1. Dawn did divulge. Do not underestimate our means, which just says divulge. Resolve, set up, effects stage. Choose up to 3 friendly units with AI. Each unit gains reinforcements this game. I think he gets that card back to play it later. Let's flip these cards. He went with one of the new
Gotta use that
assaults.
world swag, guys.
Figured because you could tell from the back that it wasn't an old card. No, I dropped it. It's all ruined now, John. Done.
This is why we can do nice things, man.
Filming and holding things.
I mean, I could have done this for you, but...
I'm Vanna White here. Standing orders, what I went with. 3 beats 4 people. Let's go first. I get a pass token. He gets a strafing run he gets to do later. I give my only order to Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi. My bomb carrier is going to be the blue bark. This is my base. He has to come with a bomb. We marked him so you can see what they have to go to. His base is back there, right next to his token. I already showed you.
I gave my bomb to my purple Staps.
Yes.
He gave his bomb to the blue bark.
I already showed you all the terrain is from Loot Train except for these awesome statues here and here. Michael R., one of our patrons, was so kind to bring these 2 things up from his collection for me, all the way from Florida, I believe. If it's not Florida, forgive me, but I'm pretty sure you said you're from Florida. So thank you so much for bringing them all the way to Adepticon, meeting with me, and giving me these awesome statues I can play with. He saw that I had a different one that I use on the channel sometimes from the Galaxy Edge Park at Disney. So he brought me some of the other ones I didn't have. So super cool. Thank you. With that said, let's get into it, sir.
Let's do it.
Good luck.
You too. All right, we're going to start doing that thing that B1s like to do. They're going to pop out onto the field, take a dodge, and that will be them.
Go to my stack. We've got a special force. Let's bring out the clones, the ARC Troopers. They're going to scout 2 onto the board. They're going to take a nice speed 2 move over to here. Like so. That's going to give them 2 aims now. Ooh, do I want to go any further ballsy? I don't think I do. I think we're just going to take a dodge and chill right there.
That would be real ballsy.
Yeah, I agree I would.
All right, you know what? You love it. More B1s popping out, taking a dodge.
Dun dun dun. Got a core. We're going to come onto this side of the board. Move them up with a speed 2. Because that's what they do.
They are good at taking a number 2.
You know, they gotta try to represent sometimes. So we'll get him all positioned here, like so. Make sure everyone's in range for some cover. Pulling back for, you know, sweet token sharing, and then their second action will just be just to take a nice dodge.
Sounds great. All right, we're gonna do one more in this.
He
corner.
loves this corner, guys. This is his favorite corner.
It's hard when you only have one commander B1s to do that.
One commander B1s.
Only one commander with B1s.
There we go.
Yeah. So they'll move in, they'll dodge. That'll be done.
Can my flamethrower treat this as one big unit?
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
Good. Just checking for a friend. I'm gonna go ahead and use my advanced intel to pass. I'm gonna go back over to Dawn.
Who's gonna use a B1 to move out and dodge?
They found the other side of the board, guys. They did it. We knew they could. All right, stack. We have our first support. We're gonna go with the flamethrower ATRT. It's in the scout 1 onto the board. Operation. Charge in.
It's like he sees this big giant ball of B1s and wants to use a flamethrower on
He's
them.
like a dog in a happy place right now. He's like, this is insane how many B1s there are over here. And we're just, guys, we're just kind of...
Man.
We're just doing it. We might lose him right away, but that means he has to put even more over here. So let's just, I'm just doing it. I'm just coming up. We're gonna, if he lives, he's in trouble.
Scout double move into my... I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah, I'm like, let's just throw something crazy on. Let's just see how he responds, guys. ATRT's already practicing squishing clones.
Really made me have to think here. So we're going to go ahead and go over here with our lovely friend, the Super Tech. He's going to pop out. He's going to strategize on himself, and that'll be him.
Right on my stack, we're going to get another support. Or we're just going for it, guys. I'm going to see how he handles the blitzing. This could be completely the wrong move to do here, but we're going to try it and see how it plays out. Because that's what we do here.
Then he knows what I was intending to do with my snail now, so he's just going to block it.
If I didn't know, I still wasn't going to do it because this is the bomber. And he was going to blitz the whole time the ATRT went up. So that way, you probably going to kill the guy with the bomb, I would imagine, over the ATRT. But if not, then the ATRT picks up the bomb. And that's 2 units that you have to deal with. No. So he's triple moving. I was going to shoot you, but I don't have Relentless, so I can't shoot you. So we're just going to go right there. We got our bomb now. If we die, it drops pretty close to the bunker. Let's see how this works, guys.
It's annoying. All right, so originally the snail was going to pop out and go here and then shoot this guy, but there's this stupid thing right in the way now, so he's just going to have to pop out right here. And just as close as we can.
There you go.
On the field here. He is transporting a unit of B2s, so those B2s are going to pop out here as well. And I don't know where we want to put them. We're gonna pop them out right here, just next to this thing, so we get some choices on what we want to shoot when they activate.
This Spark Speeder and ATRT may be in trouble, guys, but well, I think it's funny. We're gonna see if it works.
It could be really funny. All right, so we're using the snail's main gun and its ion gun. So it's 2 reds, 3 blacks, 3 whites, impact 1, ion 1, critical 2.
All the things.
With an aim that I can exemplar over from the Super Tech, and we search to hit.
You didn't really need the aim too bad.
We definitely did. I don't know if I actually want to spend the aim then.
Yeah, it's pretty good without it.
We're going to spend the aim just because I don't think the B2s are going to be in range to use it anyway later.
Well, impact 1 will kick in.
Impact 1 will kick in to make that a crit.
My armor
and then
2
armor
eats
2
his.
eats 2, and then you have 5 to deal with.
Let's hope for some good blocks here, guys. This ATRT doesn't want to pay the price too bad. It did. It took 4.
And an ion.
We got a core operation, hyper aggressive play. We're gonna go ahead and pop out some 330-second clones here.
Sure.
That's our first action. Check some range here. Oh yeah, we got it good. We got some arcs nearby also with some aims for us. So we can aim and we'll shoot them and see what happens. Okay, we have 6 whites, 4 blacks, a surge on myself, an aim or a surge on the neighbor, but I'm sure we're gonna go with the aim. Into some B2s. That's not bad for a Z6 shot. Definitely spend the aim on these two. We'll let these couple fall here. That's unfortunate. We will spend the surge to bump it up.
All right, so we got 4 for cover.
What kind of cover we got there?
Just light cover
Just
from
light
some
cover,
boxes.
okay, light cover.
We'll get 1 with the cover. We'll exemplar the dodge off of the Super Tech. We got 3 to roll. We'll just block all 3. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with the B2s. They have a suppression, and they have 2 things in front of them that they really don't want to see. They're going to hold on to the suppression, but that's okay. They're droids. They don't really care. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take an aim, and then we are going to, I think we're just going to finish off the ATRT. I don't really want that thing to...
Hey, you know, it might roll above average, 1 roll.
It could, yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I think what we're going to do, we'll put everything in there. All right, we are range 1, so I'm going to do 3 guys are going to throw the range 1, impact 1. So we'll have 3 reds, impact 3. 1 guy's just throwing his regular 2 blacks, and then the heavy's throwing his 3 reds. So it'll be 6 reds, 2 blacks, impact 3 with an aim. And we will spend the aim because we can't share it. And then we impact 3 of these. And then armor eats 2 of them.
Do they surge to hit? Change that surge to hit though when you're...
Oh, yes, they don't surge to hit. So these 2 go away. That's 3 crits. This is armor. That one goes through, so you have 4.
I don't know if you removed the right amount of dice, but we're going to trust you there because I got confused. So if you didn't, you guys comment below. But 4, we need 3 shields to survive this. Come on, red dice. Am I one with the force and the force is with me? So close, but
So
no.
close.
Another core. I think we'll throw one more person at this side. With dice are dice. They have to swing eventually, right, guys? So let's just put him out with his buddy here. We'll kind of skirt them around like so, and we'll shoot into the B2s. Same exact shots did last time. It's going to be 4 black dice, 6 white dice, a surge on myself, an aim or a surge on the ARC troopers next to me. Oh, you know
that's
what?
That's really good. Holy cow.
That's pretty good. I'm not going to get too mad about that. I don't have enough surges to play there. So let's re-roll the 2 blacks with aim.
Jeez.
Okay. And we will spend...
You're talking about my crits.
I mean, that was... I wish it was into a tank or something, but I'll take it. You got light cover for 1.
Light cover for 1 is...
That's a red dice.
That is a red dice. No, but close.
6 back.
3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to block 3, take 3, so that's a dead B2 and 1 wound on out. All right, we're going to go over to this side of the board now, because you can't play everything on one side of the board.
We have been up to this point pretty much.
It's very true.
I think we each have, what, 1 core over here? Yeah.
So we'll bring out a snail here. He will go ahead and say, hey, B2s. Why don't you guys go on over here?
Come on over, B2s. It's the purple people eaters.
Purple people eaters, indeed. So they'll pop out over here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll just take a shot into the phase 1s over there because we can.
These are clone infantry, sir.
Oh, close it.
And they're also phase 2s.
All right, so we've got 2 reds and a white from the high energy shells, and then 1 red, 2 whites, 2 blacks for the main gun. Critical to surge to hit into the phase 1s.
Your dice today
will,
have
just
been
take that, so you get
already. I like it.
6, 7 for cover.
Okay, well, we got cover this time. Let's see if that does anything. 7 seems like a lot. Okay.
We get 3 to cover, though.
I'll dodge another one and bring it down to 3. That's
3.
That seems like a pretty good start there. Can we get some paint on these red dice? That was the question. Dodge has been spent. Let's get that out of here. Whoa.
You're good.
I pulled your first B2
Clone
shot. Look at that.
troopers.
My stack. We've got clones. We got some clone infantry with the shotgun coming on out. So we'll come to about like there.
Sure.
This is a legal move. There we go. I don't know why I'm feeling so aggressive today, guys, but we're feeling aggressive.
He's definitely, this is a very unusual version of Joe we're seeing.
Yeah, I played Worlds. I played really, like tactical and coy, and we had a really good time. This is our first episode filming after Worlds, by the way. It's been a few episodes, but we'll tell you how it is at the end. But I kind of want to play just more aggressive nature.
I feel you.
It's going to be 4 black dice, 2 red dice. I have a Surge Choke on myself, Surge on a buddy, and I have Pierce 1. So what we can do. Well, that seems pretty good.
Pretty
We're
darn
just
good
going to
right
spend the Surge to just give you the full
there.
6
Just
pack.
the full 6-pack. Okay, we got cover.
You do have cover. You also took away
Do
3.
the 3 for cover. I like the 3 for cover.
That's better than my 3 for cover.
Yeah,
So
and
that's
then we
pretty
got 3 Pierce 1 here. Unfortunately, we only block 1, so that's a dead B2 and a wound on it. We're going to go with the unit of Staps. They will go ahead and compulse onto the board here. And then they will take a dodge. Oh, they get a dodge from Agile. They'll take a dodge for their next action, because these things die if you look at them. And then they're going to throw some black dice into some infantry. This is going to be 6 blacks, critical 2 into no cover. They do have...
We do have 1 Surge left.
You're looking at 5.
Ooh, you're passive boys. Passive boys looking good. Okay, let's see what we got.
Got a 5-pack.
5-pack. I have red dice with a Surge token.
2
We will lose 2. What's that? Could be worse. Stack, we got support. We got some Barkalicious Barks coming out. We're going to get him as close as he can to his buddy on the board here. He kind of stopped me exactly where I want to go, but we're going to come pretty close. We're going to pretty much touch him, but not get in melee. And then we're going to aim, and we're going to shoot some B2s. I'm going to keep on to call them B3s, but that was happened before the B2. No? Okay.
B5, yep.
Let's keep going. Okay, the main cannon is a rainbow, and then my sidecar is 2 blacks, 2 whites. We do surged it. We have an aim. See if we can do anything. Onto these B2s. Luckily we surged, otherwise that wouldn't have been too great. Well, that was a hit. We're going to take that away. And then we'll spend the aim on these two and see if we can get any more. No, my aim is not
cover for 4.
Cover for 4.
We're going to get 3 for a cover.
Man.
And then we got 2 to roll on here. I'm going to block 1, take 1, but that's another dead B2. All right, we're going to go ahead and go with our second unit of Staps here. They're going to compulse onto the board right here. They're going to do another move just up and over around this fella here. That'll give them 2 dodges with Agile. And then we will continue working on those shotgun troopers. See what happens. 6 black, critical 2. Not as good this time, just 3.
No cover for me still. We'll spend our surge. This time we hold strong. Last time we did not, but this time. Since I got special forces, I think we're just going to arc them a little bit here with our arc power. So we're going to move. How do I want to do this and not die instantly from next turn? You know what we're going to do? We're going to actually come to here.
Okay.
And then move up to here, touching this train here.
Sure.
And then we will shoot your lovely boys who are well within range 2.
Sounds good.
Got 10 black dice, 2 aims from tactical, a surge from my clone commander who is equipped in my unit. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 black dice. Let's see what we get. We have sharpshooter, so no cover for your stuff.
How rude.
Well, that seems pretty good.
It's a pretty darn good start.
We don't have scopes in these arcs. Luckily, only 2 blanks. So that kind of worked out. Okay, I'm just debating if I want to spend that surge. Oh, boy. I'm going to get shot. We have 1 more stab to go.
That's it.
You know what? Let's get nutty. I'm not going to put everything on that side of the board. I still have OB and stuff to go. So we'll spend everything. I had another aim I could have used.
9?
No, actually, I have another aim. Let's spend my last aim on this one. I don't think anything else is going to use it. I was going to save it. Okay, it's a blank anyways.
All right, so we'll dodge 2 to make it 7. But this is more than likely a dead stamp unit.
I don't see that.
7 non-surging defense dice, and that's a dead stamp unit. My last unit is my bomb-carrying unit. They are going to move out onto the board. They're going to take a dodge, and they are going to shoot into the arcs that killed their brethren. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to remember I had link targeting array the whole time and just pretend I didn't want to spend the aims on the last guys. We're going to spend 6. We have a aim. All right, critical 2 is going to pop those, so it's 2 for cover.
I got one.
And 5 for your defense.
Still not good. 5. We'll take 2 last. It's going to be a special forces in my stack here. We're going to go with the ARC troopers and ARC it up here. Should have come off the board to about here. Check to see if we have range in any of those lovely Staps there.
You do indeed.
Both of them? Or just the purple?
It looked like it was both of them. But
purple has the bomb,
we
right?
can do another. Yeah, purple's your target of choice.
Then that's the only one we really care about, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Yep.
So we'll move out to here. We'll kind of cohere them in a way that they can all add a dice and also have some lovely, what's the word I'm looking for here? You know. And we're going to shoot some Staps. 6 black dice because I have the duo on this unit. I don't have any surge on me or available. No aims. This is just naked shot into a stab just for fun because we can.
What did you do as your second action? You scouted onto the board? You didn't.
Oh, aim shoot. Aim shoot. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I got 2 dodges.
I was ahead of myself.
We're a professional channel, guys. It's totally fine.
It's not good.
Not the best start.
No, it's
sure.
just 2. We're gonna bump up to 4 at least. You got
They
light
don't
cover.
have sharpshooter, right?
No, you don't have sharpshooter.
So we got 4 for our built-in light cover. We're going to take 1 off for that. We'll dodge 2. We'll roll for 1. And we'll take it. All right, well, last but not least is the B2s over here. They are going to hold on to both of their suppression, but they're B2s, so they don't really mind it so much. We're just going to do... I don't know that I can actually see with the leader, so we're just going to kind of do a gentle move here. And we will take a shot into the...
Well, light cover because they're suppressed. That's about it.
4 reds, or 3 reds for the heavy, 4 blacks for the regular guy, and you got light cover for suppression. That's not too bad though. No. You got a 4-pack for cover. Gonna get 1, so you got a 4-pack to roll against for your armor.
Well, I was hoping 1 more than that, but that's okay. Maybe we can get a whole bunch of shields here and call it a day.
Just fine.
Not just fine.
I mean, they're still alive.
We have one health left, but
That's
they're
fine.
alive, I guess. Lastly, in my stack attack is going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi. We're going to come right next to this clone right here.
Sure.
With his first, and then he'll jump. Right, yeah, he's jump one. Just making sure. For some reason in my head I was like, does he have jump one? It's the last activation, right?
Yep.
I'll do it just for the sake of showing people what I usually do. I'm going to take a Force Reflex, and we'll bring it back Master of the Force. That will end the round.
Alrighty.
A lot of shooting for round one. That wasn't a scoring round. That was just round one. I lost the flamethrower pretty easily. He rolled well below average. That's okay. R.I.P. dude. I killed a B2 over here. And I think that's it, right? Nothing else died over here. Yep. Over here is a little bit more bloodsheddy. I'm down to one clone on one of my infantry units. I did kill a Stap completely, and I took out a couple B2s over here. We also lost 2 arcs over here. So he killed a little bit better than I killed, but I feel like I got a lot of things in his face now, so we're going to see how this next round goes. Welcome to round number 2, where he went with preservation protocols. When a super attack issues an order to a droid trooper unit or a unit with AI, it gains disengage, impervious, and 1 dodge token. Synchronized defensive. After friendly vehicle issues an order to its, it may choose a friendly clone trooper unit at range 1 to 2 and issue an order. So we went there, boom, there for me. He gave it to the B2s. The tank.
So I directed the B2s, but because the order came from the super attack, they still get the dodge. I gave the order to the snail, and then over here I gave the order to the bomb carrying unit, so they got a dodge. They coordinated to the other Staps, and then the other Staps coordinated to the tank.
Okay. 1 pip beats 2 pip. We're gonna go to the stack and hope for a core. I changed mine a little bit. We're gonna go with these ARC troopers here. We're gonna move them on up to the east side. So come to the edge here.
Sure.
Not move the whole building. Jeez. And we'll prepare them in a way that they can all get some cover and shoot those lovely B2s that are standing out there.
Sounds great.
10 black dice. Sharpshooter 1 brings our light down to no cover. I have an aim and a surge on myself and a surge on a buddy nearby. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's not great. It's a lot of surges. A lot more surges than I want to spend, but we will keep 2 on the board because it's just not a great roll overall. But we will spend the aim on this one. Oh, almost was great. And we'll spend 2 surges. Why not? We got to get this to make some kind of punch.
So we got 5 for our light cover.
No cover. Sharpshooter takes
Sharpshooter takes away light cover.
We can dodge 1 and bring it down to 5.
We will dodge 1 for sure.
And I got 5 remaining.
All right, we got 5. We'll block 3, and we lose another. We're going to go ahead and go over here to these B2s. They're going to probably get some more damage, so before that happens, we want to use them to their fullest. So they've got 2 suppression. We're going to take 1 of them off, and then we will, we're just going to take an aim and shoot into that bomb carrier right in front of us. 3 reds, 4 blacks into our friendly neighborhood bomb-carrying bark. We will spend the aim on the 2 surges that we don't surge with. And you're looking at 4 for your light cover, I'm sorry.
Light cover. Got
You
1.
So you got something. 4 for your red save.
Can he dig it?
No. He can't.
Yes, he can. Takes 1 move. That's not bad at all. My sack got a core. We're going to go with these shotgun troopers over here while they're still alive and kicking. We're going to come up. I might go a little bit more or a little bit back. I'm going to hold them like chess piece rolls here for a second. So I just want to kind of come barely within range 2. We don't need to get crazy here. And then I will recohere them and we'll shoot the staff with the shotgun and see if that does anything.
Sounds good.
And we'll go to the dice pile. 4 blacks, 2 reds, pierce 1 with a surge on myself and a surge on a buddy. Light cover. That's what staffs do. That's pretty good.
I would say so.
Red blank, but that's okay. I got no ways to re-roll that, so it's just going to be 3 for cover.
3 for cover.
Get 1.
Get 1.
Man, if that was heavy, you would have got 2 again.
3 for save. Oh, if I surged, it would have been so good. Going on my stack, it's going to be these B2s over here. They have a suppression. They're going to hold on to it. They have AI attack, so they're going to shoot into the friend there. And then we're going to contemplate their next move after that. 4 blacks, 3 reds. He's got no cover. It's pretty darn good.
Ooh, doggy. I have light cover. I have suppression.
You only have 1 suppression.
It's 2. You shot me 3 times last round.
Oh, I thought you only had
Nope, they had 3 and I brought it down to 2 at the end.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to do anything. It did 1. It did 1, but we did have some light cover. Now we roll.
5 reds.
Was I supposed to roll 5 white dice there?
No, you rolled 4. Oh, no, you were supposed to roll 5. Didn't
Was
you
I?
roll 5 and 1 came out of the box? I don't know.
4. 1 more white dice, you're saying? Didn't do anything.
Perfect.
Now we roll 5 red dice. No, we won't spin the surge because he dies either way, but he got close to living.
He did get close to living.
Got special forces, got the ARC troopers. They're gonna take an aim and shoot back at the same bikes they shot last time.
Alrighty.
6 black dice in the light cover, 1 dodge Stap. Spin the aim. Okay, you can check cover for 2.
Cover for 2. Got 1.
That's it.
We'll dodge the other one.
It's almost every single cover roll, sir.
Okay, this one's probably going to still kill a whole stab. Sure does. All right, we're going to go ahead and go to the tank over here. It's going to take a shot into the bark with its 2 primary weapons. And then we're going to move as far forward as we can before we engage our friends. Will now be them. All right, this is going to be 2 reds, 3 blacks, 3 whites, critical 2, surge to hit, eye on 1. Into that'll be a critical. You got 3 for your light cover.
Got 1.
So you got 5 to the order.
Block 3, take 2.
And an ion.
For my second core 2 with the 332nd, they're going to take a shot into those B2s. And an operation bog up the point so he can't come with his tank and score it. So we're just going to kind of move, and I'm going to recohere the whole unit so that way there's nowhere he can land within half. And I'll measure that and we'll go to the dice box and look at the shot.
Sounds good.
4 black, 6 white, with a surge if we need to. I'm not going to spend the surge. You're looking at 3 with light cover on those B2s.
We got 1. Yes, my light cover. It's been great.
It's good. And the worst thing is it's been like light cover for a lot of the shots.
It has been light cover. So block 1, take 1. Right, we're going to go ahead and go with the tank. It is going to shoot into the bark, I think, and then move, depending on if it can move. I think the bark might be in the way of it actually moving if it lives.
Yes.
So we'll take a look at what we do for
has
a
to
second
kill the
action.
bark.
So we'll try to shoot first. All right, there's going to be 2 reds, 3 blacks, 3 whites, crit 2, impact doesn't matter, eye on 1. Search hit. Oh, that's way worse than last time.
It's worse than last time, but still pretty good for naked dice. You get hit with 2 whites. Okay, so we're looking at 4 for light cover. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if we can get anything with light cover. No, not today. That's unfortunate.
5 back.
Yeah, that could be a dead bike here. No, we take 2. We're okay. We're still alive. We haven't broke yet.
The snail took a dodge because it can't move, so he's got an obi.
Hello there.
He has the high ground, guys, so that means these B2s are in some serious trouble.
We're going to come just like, I'm going to touch him right here. So that way
Touch him.
We use charge and we'll swing away at them. 2 blacks, 2 whites, 2 reds, double rainbow, critical 2, pierce 2, impact 2. Impact won't matter. Into these lovely 2s.
These guys have been pervious this round, so I get to roll some extra red dice.
4
here.
pierce 2.
4 pierce 2, you say. So I'm going to be rolling a 6-pack of red dice. Needing all of the shields here to stop Mr. Obi-Wan. We got a good amount, but unfortunately they get pierced. So that's a blank. That's a blank.
You'll still survive.
So I block 1. I take
1 health.
3, and yep, one health left. On a stack, it's our super attack. He's just going to move up to this little crack here, just so he can see this bark, and he's going to throw some dice at him.
Could be enough.
All right, he's 2 reds, 1 black. Sharpshooter 1 removes your cover, and surging to crit. 2 crits.
You need surge to crit. We're okay. We have the bark who is broken. I said he wasn't on camera, but he is. So first let's check the ion. He's losing an action, so this next roll doesn't mean anything.
Yep. Because you can't lose both actions.
Okay, so we're losing an action. So the compulsion going to kick in. I can only really kind of like come up onto this thing a little bit, like this, right?
Sure, yeah.
So then I bonk into him. And then we're going to, I guess we just have 1 action, so let's, man, shooting doesn't seem very good. I'm going to think.
Okay.
Judging all I can shoot is this snail with 2 dodges, outmaneuver, and armor, and I don't have any impact. I'm just going to take a dodge, see if I can survive longer. The ion will drop off, and we'll just chill.
Going with a stack. Unfortunately, him blocking my snail really screwed over my whole plan here. So these B1s are going to move, and then they're going to move over to here. They're not going to come all the way out because they don't want to get just shot.
You can see him poking out just a little bit.
It's okay. I mean, if you can see 1, it's fine.
I mean, I'm probably not going to waste the shot, but maybe. Who knows? Okay, we got a core. They don't have any great shots either, really.
They do not.
So I think because of not having any great shots, we're just going to move them up a little bit. And we'll see how many we can see and shoot them.
Sounds awesome.
6 white dice, 4 black dice. I have 1 search token on them, and he's got heavy cover B1s.
Who needs cover when you're rolling crits like that, buddy?
I don't think there's anything left to shoot me on the side of the board, so I'll spend the surge for offense. So you'll have cover for 3.
3 cover. You're gonna take away 1. It's just a consistent 1 for cover. It's like old light cover. Then we got 4 to roll for our saves. And we still get none. All right, you gotta go to the stack. It's another unit of B1s. These guys are gonna... They saw some B1s die, and they're like, hey, that looks like a spot I could stand in. So we're going to move up to here, and that will be them.
These clones are going to have to hold this corner as a swarm of E1s coming. Got a core, but it's dead. I don't want to use it as a pass token, so we're going to go back to it. It's Special Forces. You know, we're playing this game aggressive. Let's keep it going. So we're going to move these guys out to here. And then we're going to shoot into the lovely Stap there and try to kill it.
It's probably a death stab.
2, 4, 6 black dice, because we killed a couple earlier with an aim from tactical, and I have a surge if I really want to use it for offense. He's got light cover on his staff. Ooh, we got 3 exactly, huh? Why making me... Let's spend this aim first. Let's see what this aim gets us before I decide if I'm doing that. You pooping thing. We'll spend it. Let's just go crazy.
All right, 3 for cover. We really need a good cover roll here.
It's no cover. Light sharpshooter.
Stupid sharpshooter. And they're dead. All right, last but not least is our only Stap. Unfortunately, he put my token back here, so I can't even pick it up. It's not going to make much of a difference. He's going to compulse right to there. And then what we'll do is we'll just move forward to touch this, and then we'll shoot them.
Okay.
It's 3 blacks, crit 1.
That's pretty good.
3.
No cover. I do have a surge token. No, I spent it on offense. I have
it
no
on
surge tokens.
You're fine,
We
though.
will lose 1, though. Last I have is this Bark Speeder, who's a little ion at the moment.
He's fine, though. He could care less about it, actually.
They hit the button, like Anakin showed them, and then they're fine. So, I think what we do is we compulse just to touch the base, like that. Or do we pulse the whole way, technically?
I was going to say, you technically would have had to have done a full
Let's
compulse.
do it correct, guys.
If you can compulse, you have to compulse.
I'm just going to compulse over here. So why don't we aim, shoot, and then I'll move afterwards.
Sounds great.
2 blacks, 2 whites for the sidecar, rainbow for the main gun, surging to hit with an aim. He's got a dodge and heavy cover. Luckily, I surged, because if this was any clone shot, this would have been terrible.
Okay.
That's kind of funny. I don't know if I've seen that recently. Oh, I got 1 hit there. And you know, everything will surge up.
It's 7 for cover.
Yeah, I'm not going to flip all these. We know it's all hits.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 for cover.
We get 3, which is still pretty good.
And dodging another, so you're down to just 3 left.
Just 3 for them. I'll take data. All right, going to my sack. It's a B1. B1s over here have no leader, so they're going to AI attack. We'll shoot over into...
That's where the Bark ended up with this compulse.
Bark after it's compulse. And then just for filming, these guys are going to pick this up as a free action, and then they are going to move to about right there. And that will be them. You know, you love it. 6 white dice. You like that? 3 crits, though. Okay.
Okay. That's a pretty good roll there, B1. I'll take 2, but I'm still alive. I'm just broken, but I'm alive.
All right, the last of the B1s over here are just going to keep on keeping it. I think we're going to...
He's changing.
Change it up a little bit. We're going to go over here next to Kalani just to make sure he's got some backup for any silly range shots. Not that he was going to get any range shots. And then they will just dodge.
Okay. So bomb doesn't go boom because I'm not securing yet. So nothing happens there.
Well, this is also the bomb point. You're nowhere near securing the bomb point.
That's true. Sorry. Let me refresh that. No one's touching the bomb. That's why it's not blowing up.
Right.
But he's not scoring here because I'm contesting it.
Correct.
I am scoring here, so that's 1 for me. He's scoring there because no one's contesting it, so that's 1 for him. And I'm not scoring there because he's contesting it. So we're going to get a whopping 1-1, I believe, if I'm looking at this correctly.
No, it's 2-2. You score. You score. I score. I score.
I thought you had to secure the back
No,
point.
it's contesting.
No. Keep
Oh,
reading.
no, you're right. You're right.
Sorry, guys. I'm letting Don work it through.
Yeah.
It's 1-1 because to get the 2 points for securing the enemy territory, you have to secure it, not contest it. Contesting it just stops them from scoring. Round number 3, we're doing mechanized incursion. After friendly is issued an order, choose a friendly droid unit at range 1 to 2 and issue it an order. And I went with the ever popular hello there. Obi-Wan gains nimble at the start of the activation. Obi-Wan gains 1 aim, 1 dodge, 1 standby, or 1 surge token for each enemy at range 1 to 2. We had a total of 1, 2, 3. Kalani's there 4, 5 at range 1 to 2. So I took 3 dodges, 2 aims because I could, and gave my order only to Obi. He gave his order here.
No, I gave. So the order went to the bark. It directed
to the bark.
I'm sorry, the stat.
There.
It directed to the lat, and then used the extra order to the B2s. And then this is my direct AI unit. So I directed and then coordinated and ended up on the super stack.
Look at my stack. We've got an ARC Trooper. It's not the bark we were looking for, but you know, what are you going to ARF about? So I'm not sure. White dice for suppression. Right in front of Don. He's got them all. Here we go. We're going to keep our 1 suppression. That's okay. We're going to take a dodge. Not forget to put out all their search tokens that we definitely didn't between filming. And then they're going to take a... Yeah, we want to survive. So let's take a dodge for our first action. Second action will be to charge into them. Like so.
Okay.
Which will give us an aim from tactical, and then we'll swing away.
All right. I also did put my strafing token out right there. So at the end of the round, we'll try to remember to do that.
Found only 4 black dice for this attack, but he's got no cover since it's melee. Let's see what we can do.
3 hits is all you need.
How about 1? Does 1 count?
One's not going to get you there yet. Oh, there they are.
We will spend a surge just to... I don't even want to play.
Yeah, just to
Let's
make
just
sure.
make sure, unless you're crazy here. We
got
needed that
one,
surge.
Yep, but it's going to go with the B2s. They're going to aim and shoot this bark. 4 blacks, 3 reds with an aim and a bark. Spend the aim on these 2. That one's blank. That one's still a blank. It's got 4 for cover.
Nope. We haven't got any cover rolls lately. We've been sleeping on those. Okay, we just need 4 out of 5 of these to be natty blocks. We can
Just
do
4
this.
out of 5.
We can do this. No, we only got 2.
No.
It's dead. For my stack, we got a core. Let's just take a dodge, and we'll shoot into those 2B2s or 2B1s that are left over there.
Alrighty.
We've got a surge on them and surge on some neighbors. We have 4 black dice, 6 white dice, and a heavy cover B1s. Well, that looks really good, so we're just going to say that's a very good Z6 shot. Holy moly, all 4 black and 2 white. I'm going to smile at that all day long. You got 5 for cover.
5 for cover, huh? We got 4 off for cover.
Goodness, the cover
So
rolls.
we need 1 shield here to keep this unit alive, guys. Nothing happened from all that beautiful cover. We're gonna go over here to our lovely snail tank. It's just gonna take an aim and shoot into the troopers right in front of them.
They have a surge on them, surging or a dodge on nearby clones. He's got an aim and a bucket of dice.
Yep, we got 3 blacks, 3 whites, 2 reds, critical 2, and an aim. They have heavy cover. All right, so that's one of our criticals gone. We'll spend the aim on these 2. That's our second critical. You got 1 for cover.
Oh, just 1 for heavy cover. Man, you were really rude there. Okay, we're going to do that. We'll spend the dodge that we can spend while we can spend it.
Alrighty, so you got 4.
4. We have the ace surge token on them. We'll lose 2.
Alrighty.
Core. Keep the 1 suppression. We're going to move them in a way that, like, I drop my range stick. You know how that goes. We're going to move them.
Sometimes you just drop a range stick.
I'm going to move them in a way that they can see that guy there and get some cover. I'm going to look at what cover looks like, and then I'll place them out. 2 blacks, because there's 2 guys left. 2 reds with a shotgun, pierce 1 into heavy cover B2s. It's just 1, man. Even the red blink.
Right. Really use a cover save here. We got it. We're going to go over here with Kalani. He's going to take a strategize on himself for aim and a dodge and a suppression. And then he's going to shoot into the corner of the bark that he can see. All right, there's going to be 2 reds, 1 black, surge to crit. Sharpshooter 1 brings your cover down to nothing, and it's lethal. So it's going to be, we're going to do 2 pierce 1.
He did. Pull the bark. It's dead. We don't want to pass. We're going to go with these guys here. They're just protecting this base at this point. That's all they're really doing. They're just going to take an aim and shoot into those B1s, if we have range, I'll double check. But if not, they'll move up and shoot.
I mean, they moved to the place where the Staps were.
I
so
would assume they
you
do.
more than likely do have range.
6 black dice with an aim into the heavy cover B1s. That's a really good rollout. Just depends what your cover does here, though.
Just 5. Got 2.
2 is not as crazy as it's been, so I'll take that.
Ooh, we still block 1, so just 2 B1s. I got another sack here. It is the snail tank. We're going to take a shot into the arcs over here, and then we're going to go ahead and afterwards, we're going to start trudging forward now that all of our obstacles have been
After his shot,
moved
before his
out of the
move
way.
won't matter. Obi's going to spend his standby to swing at that.
That you can't do. You can only spend it against the tank.
That's right. You are correct.
Yeah, that's
what's
old
changed.
standby.
Yeah, okay.
Silly guy.
So I almost didn't take the standby, but I was like, I might as well take the standby. But okay, so never mind. He's just going to shoot and then move. Let's see how that goes.
3 blacks, 3 whites, 2 reds, critical 2, heavy cover. Alright, it's another critical here. And you've got 3 for cover.
My cover dice aren't doing what your cover dice are doing.
6-pack to roll in.
Just want to throw that out there.
They do have a surge.
They should have access to 2 surges as long as they're in range 2, but I'll double check it.
They probably.
See if it matters. It does not. They'll just spend 1 and they'll lose
We're
1.
going to go with these B1s here.
I got a Bark Spear, my second one. I'm using it as a pass token. It goes to him.
We'll go with these guys. They will take an aim. They will shoot into the arcs.
Okay. They spent their buddy's search token just to be clear.
6 whites into heavy cover arcs. We got an aim. We'll spend the aim. You got 2. Cover's the name of the game, guys. So
Cover's
I think bonus word today is going to be light cover, because light cover has really done work for me, but nothing for Joe.
Heavy cover hasn't anything wrong.
It's true.
We're okay though.
Fine.
The red dice are making up for it though, so it's like a trade off there. I guess I'll take that, but that's the trade we have to have. For my stack, we've got a arc unit logo. These guys here, they can inspire someone. But there's no one to inspire. It looks like right now.
Nope.
We did get 1 off, which is exactly what we needed to see.
Yeah, that's generally how it works out. What are you doing with now the 2 actions you get?
We're gonna play. How far can they go up this ramp here? That seems pretty good. So I think what we'll do is we'll just move into this tank, so we're in range of this thing.
Sure.
But also like being able to attack because they don't have steady, they have charge. So let's just move as close as we can to here.
Sure.
And we'll. I'm sure the tank's weakness is its rear, right?
I'll look, but I believe you might be correct.
So we'll just shoot that. We have 2 aims for the moves. And the weak spot's on the sides, but I'm going to stay in the back. I don't actually expect to do much damage here. We're just doing this because it gives us something to do with our second action.
He also gets to pick up for free his bomb tip.
That's the main thing. 8 dice. Hey, we got an 8 crit. We'll spend the aim on these 2. We'll spend the last aim on these 2. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, we're not spending any surges. Those all drop to armor, but you're making roll for 2.
2 for Snaily boy. He's gonna block 1. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go with these B1s. They were originally gonna run over there, but now they have to make sure that this area lives, so they're just gonna double move over here. He did pick this token up, so it's back with these fellas now, and that will be them.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, we've got the Z6 clones left. Besides the order with Obi on, that's all we've got left. What do I want to do with this attack? They're probably going to take an aim and shoot if they continue those B1s clearly. I might have to move them and shoot. I don't know. We've got range.
Well, that I don't think you can shoot through that gap, but it would be debatable. We'll look.
Oh yeah, I can't shoot anything, so they're just going to dodge, stand by.
Okay. Go over here to the stack. They've got a suppression. They rolled it off, surprisingly. AI attack hits in. We can't see one of these arcs, so we have to AI attack it. And then I think we don't want to just abandon this point to the arcs yet, but you know what? It's just a game of fun, right? So we'll hardcore parkour this way, and that'll be them. 4 white dice. Just 1 for cover. Do they have a dodge on them? Didn't you dodge?
No, they don't have dodge. Someone else went there. They rolled a block, so they're good. Okay. I'm blaming Don for this completely, guys. I would have moved the arcs into him hit, but I double-checked asking what he had left, and he forgot he had the B1s over there.
I did forget I had
so
that.
Technically, what should have happened is he should have went, punched Obi, or did anything. Then Obi would have been able to spin a standby, do something, go do something else. Instead, I'm wasting Obi's whole action to swing against him, and then we'll move.
Okay.
Hey, double rainbow, and he's dead.
Alrighty.
Okay, he then moved into those B1s, but unfortunately all those aims and dodges do nothing. So it's just going to be 1-1 again. He's not securing mine, I'm not securing his. No one of the enemy is securing this one, no one of the enemy is securing that one. So we each get one for the
We're going to
back.
roll some black dice over there and throw some suppression on those guys.
You might give them some suppression, correct. But he can't... How many suppression can he give?
Let's see.
You could. Can you give if you
potentially, yeah.
Then yeah, you can take it.
4 black dice.
Here, roll it right here. Right here.
I'm grabbing another black dice.
Let's see what you do with it.
We gave him 3 suppression, actually.
Okay, so then you'll score that one.
Oh, wow. So it's...
Round 2, they too will suffer at the end of the command phase. Your opponent must choose one of their... any of those ranks, which I didn't give it to you. Oh, I did. I have 1 special forces. To put back in the first time they draw, he gets to pick. It's a lot of text. You guys feel free to pause and read. Knowledge and defense. Obi-Wan Kenobi gains 1 dodge for each other friendly trooper in range 1, and he may use guarding during melee attacks. So Obi's here. He gained the dodge because there's only 1 other friendly unit, and I issued them the other order. He has all the orders. And he gets to start us off.
I go with the B1s. They're going to take a dodge and then punch Obi. No, they're just going to take a dodge and stand by, I guess.
Okay. You go with the core. It's not what we wanted to get out of that stack. That's what we got.
2's not bad.
Take an aim and we'll shoot into the B2 to see if we can do anything this time.
Alrighty.
2 blacks, 2 reds with a surge and an aim token into heavy cover. B2s. Let's spend an aim. Okay. You can't cover it all the way this time,
That's
sir.
true. We'll get 1.
We'll cover 1.
3 pierce 1 now. We'll get to 2, but that means a dead B2. Let's tack. It's going to be the super tack. He's going to strategize on himself, and then we'll take a pot shot into the arcs in front of us. It's going to be 2 reds, 1 black with an aim. Surge to crit, lethal, sharpshooter. Brings our heavy cover down to light. We'll just say making the lethal.
I have a barrier. Yeah, I have barrier. Are they in range?
They look like they're range 1 of Obi.
Then yeah, well, it doesn't matter if we cancel hit or crit. But technically, we'll just do it. I am impervious, so we'll roll 3 here. We'll spend a surge, and I think I'm at range of the other clones. Yeah, well within range 2. So we'll spend their surge and another surge and shake it off.
Sounds good.
My stack, we got special forces. They do have 1 suppression on them. Won't stop anything, but they're going to keep it for a rainy day. They'll take an aim for their first action. And their second action is going to be to just base these B1s that are around. These are the ones that have Obi, right?
Yep, those are the ones that are around Obi.
That's what I want. Okay.
All right.
8 dice, 2 aims. This really bad start. That was a blank. Here, let's take all the blanks out for a second. Another aim. And then the question is, do I have range to share? I don't think I do anymore. Double checking to be 100% sure. No. So that's going to be that.
All right, so we will spend their dodge and the dodge on the super tack. And we roll 3. Plus 2. We're going to go with the purple guys. They're going to move right into here. And then they're just going to dodge. They're not engaging anybody. They're just moving there.
Okay. Go to my stack. I got special forces. We're going to go with the ARC troopers. They're going to take an aim and shoot at those B1s out in the open.
Sounds great.
6 black dice with an aim into these B1s. Just 2.
Alrighty. No cover for this shot. And 2 dead B1s. A stack. It's a core. It's going to be these guys. They have 1 suppression. They're going to hold on to it.
AI attack.
AI attack's going to kick in there. And then I think for the lulls, they're just going to say, you know what? We have a point back here we can try to get to. Let's put them right back there.
Okay.
Just 2 white dice. It's nada.
On my stack, we got special forces. I didn't realize Dawn moved back till just now. So we're going to come this way for their first move. Second move will be to charge into them here.
Sure.
And then we will get 2 aims and we'll punch, see if we can kill them.
All right.
4 black dice with 2 aims from their tactical into these B1s. Spend an aim. Okay, well, there's 4.
All right, 4 natural B1 shields coming up, guys. No. All right, tank's gonna go. It's gonna take an aim and shoot into the clones in front of us. 3 blacks, 3 reds. I'm sorry, 3 blacks, 3 whites, 2 reds. Critical 2, surge to hit. And we'll spend the aim on the black dice. And it's just
Cover for 3.
Or light cover. Get 1 for cover.
3 left.
And they're fine.
From attack, we get a core. These clones they heard Obi yelling to advance quickly. So they're gonna do what Obi says, they're gonna advance quickly, they're gonna move to there. We're gonna take a climb action for their second action. Just put them as far as they can go to about here. Actually, they can overhang here, right?
Technically, yeah.
So we'll have to go here forward to make them all fit, but they'll fit.
Going to the tank here, it's just going to take an aim and shoot into the infantry because it has to. 3 blacks, 3 whites, 2 reds with an aim. Alright, we'll spend the aim on 2 blacks. And then crit 1 will kick in for this one.
There's no cover here, so it doesn't really matter. So we got 6.
6.
4, 5, 6. We'll spend the surge and lose 2. Always they go. The B1s have a standby, looks like.
Yep.
So we won't. No, I'll take an aim. You want to do anything about it?
Nope.
I don't know why you took it. Okay. 2 reds, 2 blacks, 2 whites, pierce 2, critical 2 into these B1s. That's one of my crits. We'll spend our aim on these 2 because why not? It's going to be 4 pierce 2 onto these guys.
All right, 4 natural shields. That's the only way they live.
I think 3 lives, 2 technically, but yeah.
No shields anyway. Last but not least, I got the B2s over here. They're going to hold on to that. They have AI attack.
You can reach these guys because they've been shooting you.
Yep. So we'll AI attack them, and then I'll decide what do we do afterward. 3 blacks. I'm sorry, 2 blacks, 3 reds. They have light cover? No, heavy cover.
Heavy because it's suppression.
That's a pretty good roll, though.
I don't think I've gotten cover off in a very long
You haven't
time,
gotten cover
actually.
off, but you still haven't died.
That's
That's
true.
the problem.
I'm just more. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, there's... Ooh,
We'll spend 1. I don't know if they're in range of anyone else. Look, I'll double check. But if not, they'll lose 2. Scoring wise, he no longer secures this point, but he is contesting, so I won't get the point there. I do secure that point, so I'm going to get the 2 points there.
Yep.
None of his people are contesting my point, so I'll get a 3rd point there. And I'm definitely contesting his point, so he won't get the point there. So I'm going to get 3 to his 1.
Sounds about right.
Bringing our score to, what is it?
5-4.
5-4 going into round 5. Hey, Don's waving the white flag, and I'll explain why, guys, because you might be like, oh, why are you calling it? It's really close. It looks closer than it is on this side. He's got 1, 2, 3 units left over here to my 3. The issue is, between the arcs and Obi, the B1s are just going to die.
Yeah, they're not going to be there anymore.
Like, really, really easy. Not to mention the clones can shoot and move just once to get in range of that bomb. So the bomb's going off, in other words, no matter what he does over here, which will give me 4 points. Even if I don't secure this, let's pretend he keeps it contested somehow. That's still going to be 4 points, nothing there. He moves up, let's say he scores the 2.
I would only be able to score 1.
1, yeah. And then over there, at best case, he can score that. If I move my ARFs up, he just doesn't have the points to even combat the bomb alone. If I score anything else on top of the bomb, it's just great because I'm already up a point. So with that, we talked it over between rounds. Don's going to wave the white flag. This was an interesting match. As you guys noticed, I ignored the tanks completely besides the 1 punch I did to the back of them because I'm like, I can't kill them. I don't have impact. I didn't bring the right kind of list to deal with tanks. I made sure to kill the Staps quickly. They died quickly because I focused them down because I know in a, especially the one with the bomb and the fact they can pick them up, they can get there really quickly. So I just wanted them dead. Yeah. The ARFs had one job this game, and that was to keep anything from this back point. They could have started moving up at last round, but they were laying some long-range fire, just making sure. So, these B2s and this guy, but maybe even more so, the B2s survived so much fire. They survived 4 rounds of pure shooting. They survived the bark shooting at them twice. That guy survived a couple of tank shots, which was impressive, but yeah, I think those are pretty much good. The flame. So the aggression might have not paid off initially because I didn't do anything with it, but he focuses so much that
no, it 100% paid off.
It stopped you from.
You
going.
Stopped me from having. This is where the snail would have been round 1.
Yeah.
So I would have been scoring there. I would have had the B2s here to shoot over here. Like this area, you totally tanks, destroyed me.
With transporting 2 B1s or B2s, I wanted to make sure we had something to shoot that wasn't ARC troopers or clones. The barks and the flamethrowers there because it's fun and they're fast stuff, but they're not the primary focus. So I was like, you can shoot these guys, and if you don't, they're gonna really bug you.
Yep. Yeah.
The OB might have been able to do this around earlier if I would have said moving the arcs in to punch in for no reason. I would have moved them in to kill the B2. Then OB could have maybe killed that B1 around earlier, and then it would have been even crazier. But it's okay. It happens. I could have looked at the board better too, so it's fine.
Yeah, we both missed it because we were focusing everything on what was still.
This was a very primary focus of the match for the most part. And
So,
the other oopsie in Don's part was moving the B1s back there to give me the easy kill the B1s and grab the point.
Yeah, that was dumb. I was just thinking like if I can get both units because I forgot about the AI attack. I'm like, if I have the B2s and the B1s over there, then I could try to stop you from getting 2 points.
Yeah, but the AI hurt you.
But yeah, I forgot about that. I formally stand by not by if you have B1s in a list, you should not have one commander. I chose to run this list. I could have changed it a little bit. It would have cost a lot to get rid of a B1 to change it to a T series. It could have been smart. I firmly stand by my opinion on Staps. Unless you live the Stap life and you practice and you can make no mistakes with Staps, even then, all you have to do is look at a Stap before it activates and it's dead.
Yeah,
and they're so expensive. Like 85 points for each Stap unit. That's 85 points of garbage that just got destroyed before anything ever happened. They did 2 wounds this whole game, guys. Even with the great rolls in the beginning. Two whole wounds. That's all they participated in.
It's true. I did focus everything at them, but yeah.
I mean, you had to because they're... But, like, at least if you surge defensively... If they surged defensively, they lived 2 or 3 more rounds.
Oh, with your dice, yes.
Yeah, they were doing great, but...
I think the reason you're seeing spears so expensive in this era is because... They have to be, because if they were cheap, they could get those back points so quickly and easy with triple speed 3 moves is just a lot on a bigger base. So
I mean, if you're going to be expensive, that's fine. Just let them search defense then, because this version is the only one that doesn't search defense with white dice. I mean, the Barks have red dice, so they get a little perk there. But
they're a lot like the Tawns, but they have agile, where the Tawns have they each have agile, but you have compulse. You can move faster than the Tawns.
You can move faster, but I also don't have the free shooting that the Tawns have.
You don't, no. But
so there's a trade-off.
It's there, that movement.
Anytime I ever start building a list with them, I'm like, after I put all 3 of them in,
April 15th is coming up. Maybe they go down points. I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either.
But they might, especially when there was 2 or 3 lists at Worlds, if I remember looking at the list right, that both made the day 2 cut with Staps.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean. The guy I played against ran his Staps really well. All his Staps died. But Staps love to destroy the enemy base because, if you have all 3 units there, usually it's harder to kill them all.
Yeah.
And the guy I played against, every time he rolled Staps, it was 6 hits, 6 hits, 6 hits.
Adepticon-wise, for those wondering, we both went 2-1. I started 2-0. Don was 1-1. The third round, I lost. He won his third to get to 2-1. My last game went to timer on 4. The guy I played really, really cool. I was going to give him a shout, but I can't remember his name now. He's from the Yoda Squadron or something. Something with Yoda. He gave me a cool little Yoda range. So shout out to you if you're watching. Played a good game with Vader. We ended around 4. We both looking at it. If there was around 5, Anakin was in prime spot to kind of take the game back for me and win by a point or 2. But coulda, woulda, shoulda. We ran out of time. No one was slow playing. It was just a long game with a slugfest. So it was a close game. We took 14th and 15th respectively, so we both made the day 2 cuts to play Saturday, but we dropped to be able to film the interview that, if you guys haven't watched, was now a couple episodes back. You guys should watch that. So we went mainly to play, have a good time, and meet all you guys. So thanks so much for coming up and saying hi and stopping by. We played a lot of cool guys. I think my coolest moment at World's Done was my first match. We both played Tempest, weirdly enough. I played on Anakin Pablo first with 4 arcs and a couple commandos and Delta and such. And Anakin, his 1 pip, he moved into an ATST. I hit him 5 for the first swing. I had tenacity because I was wounded at this point with 1 or 2 wounds, I think it was. And then the second attack on the card, I hit him for 6. He didn't block anything, or I pierced a couple. But either way, he took 11 full damage and 1 activation from Anakin, and I blew up. I've never, ever, to my knowledge, killed an ATST with 1 unit in 1 round. So that was really...
It was pretty bonkers.
That was pretty cool. Anakin felt really good.
To have a Saber user to kill an ATST.
And I told Will Schick that, and he was like, I was like, we need a new Anakin model. And he was like, oh, maybe, we don't know. And that was right before the big unveil of the new Anakin model and stuff. Yeah. So that was really cool to look at the box and see that there was the Anakin in there. So I should say he was already in the box, but we didn't get a chance to go over there at that point.
We didn't know it was in the box yet.
Because we were playing.
It could have been a severed head. We wouldn't have known it.
So very cool seeing Anakin. What was your coolest moment, Don?
I don't know. I mean, unfortunately, the second guy that I played... No, the second guy beat me. The third guy that I played, I won the game in round 3, 10-0. So I've never had that kind of advantage. It was super unfortunate for the guy that I played, and he just misplayed a couple things and lost all the points. But 10-0 win in round 3 is pretty solid.
Remember, if you remember anything from the channel, ABS, guys, always be scoring. You got to be scoring
for sure.
You can give up a point or two early if you think you can advance, get it back, but don't lose more than that. Once you start losing more than that, it's over, no matter how good your backup game is going to be. But yeah. So that was our quick thoughts on Worlds. If you guys didn't get a chance, you want to hear more, feel free to pop in our Discord, ask us questions. We're very active in the Discords. We'll chat with you. Check out our socials. We have Instagram below, Facebook, Threads, Blue Sky. We're very active in them as well. We have our own Discord if you haven't joined that yet. Our merch store is live with lots of cool options for merch. Check that out. All of our entries, a double keyword or something about light cover, Don said. So if you'd like all those entries, do that. If you're a Patreons always get extra entries in our giveaways. And if you're not a Patreon and you want some giveaways, anything you buy merch-wise for every $1 you spend is an extra entry into the contest. You don't want to spend money? Totally fine. A comment's a free entry, and the keyword's 2 entries.
And socials.
Comment on any of our
on
social
those.
media posts. Those give you bonus entries. Usually about 5 entries per post, but we post every day, so that's an easy way to get lots of entries. And we tally all those up, guys, so every entry counts. With that said, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great night.